Is there such a thing as a perfect novel? Susanna Clarke's 20-odd-year career as a writer offers two compelling cases. Her first novel, Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, is a Dickensian work of fantasy, considered by many a friend of mine better than Dickens' own works. It is a masterful brick of a novel, the kind that can easily be used for murder, if one has the proclivity. Not so with Piranesi. One mustn't let the lean appearance of this volume fool them. It is a dense wonder of a novel. There is a house, a place akin to a labyrinth, sprawling and endless. There's the beloved child of the house, Piranesi. There's the other, Piranesi's fellow researcher, a man of sardonic wit and occasional ill humour. And there's the other 13, none of them living, not anymore. And the halls, endless, full of stately statues and mysteries, and shining with a strange perfection. A world of platonic ideals, eerie in its differences from our own. A world of dualities, Piranesi and the other, living beings and inanimate matter, the terrible sea and the endless house. But all that comes crashing down, doesn't it, when the possibility of a third living human being comes to the fore. With this possibility begins an unravelling in the world as Piranesi understands it. For the longest time I imagined Piranesi to be something different from what it was. I thought it a book steeped in Greek mythology, imagined Piranesi as a monster, trapped in a labyrinth on some far-off Ionian island, alone and thoughtful in exile. Finally reading it 5 years after its release, I found myself patently wrong. Yet the reading of Piranesi felt like a wonderful synthesis of what I thought it would be and what the novel actually was. Piranesi is a scientist of a long-extinct variety, a natural philosopher in the vein of the ancient Greeks. The book reflects his method of gathering information and exploring the world. It is in part epistolary, seeing this unreliable narrator explore his journals for answers regarding the mysteries of the world and his own past, a past he at first believes he can recount with perfect accuracy. The truth, however, couldn't be more different than that. I did not expect quite the mystery I found among these pages. That made it all the more delectable. There is something of dark academia to find here, plenty in fact. The pursuit of forbidden knowledge defines one character. Piranesi's own disregard for such knowledge is plain, the fact of it an early point of conflict and contention between the values of our protagonist and the other. I had the pleasure of listening to Chiwetel Ejiofor's sublime narration. His sonorous tones and vocal range made of a cerebral read a downright meditative experience. Piranesi was in truth a gift, a pleasing experience clad in solitude, a melancholy read at times, but hope kept on shining true. It well captures the joy of discovery, the severity of loneliness, the pleasure and hurt in uncovering a mystery, intertwining one's own life. My own pleasure in reading this book has been immeasurable. If you've missed out on it until now, you might be pleased to give it another chance. And you should. It really is something special. It also reminds me that I must most certainly return to my read of Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell, a book that I have listened to for no small amount of time, but that I need to listen to for longer still. I wonder if we'll get to enjoy another one of Susanna Clarke's novels. She is not a writer of many many words. Her stories are shaped slowly and result in great beauty. She reminds me indeed of Donna Tartt, the author of The Secret History and The Goldfinch. She only has, Tartt, 3 novels. I hope we get at least another one by Clarke, as her work is something special indeed. If you enjoy this video, if you would like to listen to more of my thoughts on certain novels, books of all sizes, and narratives of all kinds, be sure to subscribe, press the like button, and enjoy yourself. Look around. There's plenty of fun videos here that very few people have seen. Perhaps you will be one of the lucky few. I'll see you next time. I'm Philip Magnus. You're not. Bye.